What's up, traders? Welcome to another section of the Greatness FOREX Academy. In this video, we're going to do a review of the pairs we added to our watch list last week, as well as those pairs we had running risk-free for the previous week. So without wasting much of your time, let's get straight into the chart and see what we've got. Okay, before we start looking at the pairs we added to our watch list last week, let's first of all look at the pairs we had running risk-free for the previous week. As you can see, this is CAD JPY. We were risk-free, and we had a little drawdown, but it didn't go to our break-even, and now it's still running to our take profit for a 1 to 4.48 risk to reward, and we're already getting about 1 to 2 risk to reward here. So if you are to close this trade, you can, but I will still hold because the minimum we take is 1 to 3 risk to reward. So this is still running risk free. And as for AUD JPY, we had the same scenario here because they are both correlated, as you all know, but we are risk free in both. This didn't hit us as break even because our break even was at this region, so this is also running risk free. And as for USD CHF, okay, what do we have in USD CHF? USD CHF also running risk free for a 1 to 7.2 risk to reward, and we're already getting about 1 to 3 risk to reward here. So if you feel like to close with the 1 to 3, you can close, but we are holding it in 1 to 7 until this setup becomes invalid and hit us out break even. From what I can see, I'm seeing the market about to turn to an uptrend. However, let's see what will happen immediately the market open. We can actually take a 1 to 3 or leave it to hit us at break even. For CAD CHF, now the four pairs we had running were all correlated: CAD JPY, AUD JPY, USD CHF, and CAD CHF. So what happens in one is definitely going to happen in the other. So don't expect the opposite or whatever. So this also running risk free for a 1 to 10.28 risk to reward, and we're already getting about 1 to 3 risk to reward here. And this overall we run to our take profit from what I'm seeing, because the environment is still bearish. So this USD CHF, I'm seeing a bullish environment. So however, these are the pairs we had running for the previous week and the pairs we added to our watch list last week. Let's look at them. For EuroCAD, okay, let me go to the daily time frame and show to you what we're expecting from this daily time frame. Now the market broke this downward trend line, and I told you will only take this trade if it will break this horizontal ray here and retest it. This is the only region we'll take a long. However, if it will respect this trend line, then we'll be looking for a short if the market will shift environment and retest this area and also close below it, as you can see here, for a short opportunity. So if you go over to the 4-hour time frame, you can see we are not on the trade. We are not in the trade because instead of the market to close below this structure and give us a short opportunity if the rules of our strategy are satisfied, instead it closed above it and it's giving us a long scenario. So we won't be longing this trade also until this horizontal ray is broken and retested. Then we'll watch out for the rules of our strategy and take a long if our rules are satisfied. As for USD JPY, what were we looking at for USD JPY? USD JPY, what do we have? Okay, sorry, I'm having bad network. Okay, for USD JPY, we're also looking for a long opportunity if this area will be broken and retested, which you can see here. It was broken and retested, but the environment didn't shift according to our strategy. Our rules weren't satisfied. That's why you didn't see us take this long. But however, many persons will take this long because this is a retest according to the forecast. I said a retest of this region will give us an opportunity to long, and many persons will long this trade and they will be out. Their stop loss will be hit, but we didn't long this trade because the rules of our strategy aren't satisfied. So we work with our rule-based strategy until we see those rules satisfied. We don't bother taking any entry. That is why you see we didn't take this trade. Sorry, I'm trying to switch over to the daily time frame now so that you see the analysis behind this, behind what I'm talking about. Okay, from the daily time frame, this is what we're looking at. As you can see, the market is currently in a consolidation area, and we expected a breakout and retest of this region for a long opportunity to at least this area. But unfortunately, the market broke above the area, and instead of the area to be retested and close above it, it didn't close above it. And as you can see, the market is currently going to form a double bottom, which later on we'll look at if we're seeing trade setup here. So for this trade setup is invalid. This doesn't mean the strategy is invalid. It means this trade setup is now invalid. This also is invalid, so we'll remove them from our watch list. Okay, as for euros, as you can see, for euros, we are running risk-free already because the rules of our strategy were satisfied, and from higher time frame, which is the daily time frame, there's no need switching to that area now, because from here you can see what we're talking about there. As you can see, this black arrow was when I point out the area you have to look for entry if the strategy rules are satisfied and if your own rules are satisfied. Our rules were satisfied, and we are currently in the short for a 1 to, let me show you it for a 1 to 12.1, okay, for a 1 to 12.46 risk to reward. I'm already running risk free. However, the market can decide to hit us at break even, but by then we won't be out with any loss. Don't forget, all these analyses are backed up by COT and also by some tools which we are using. As you can see here, this is also trend line that was broken and retested. This let me say, okay, this is a confirmation that the market is about to start a new trend, and also from the daily time frame. Let me see, let me just move over there so you can see. From the daily time frame, this was the area identified that once the market retests this area, we'll look for one of our short opportunity, which we are currently in. And lastly, the last pair on our watch list was Euro NZD, Euro New Zealand dollars. So from this now, what can we see? What were we expecting on the Euro NZD? We were expecting a short opportunity, which actually the market is currently melting to the downside, but we are not in the trade. Why? Let me explain to you why we are not in the trade. Okay, let me move over to the 4-hour time frame so you can see the picture clearer. So that, yeah, I just want you to know why we are not in the trade, not showing you the risk of our strategy. Now, the analysis says there was a break of this trend line, and the market is supposed to retest it, and there is a confluence also at this area, making this area a key level and a strong zone. So the market is supposed to go back to retest this area, then wait for a shift of environment for the rules of our strategy before we short. But unfortunately, the setup became invalid the moment the market didn't retest this area. Remember, I always say in my analysis, sometimes the market tends to retest the structure before the neckline, which is this area. This is a structure area. The market retested it before this neckline. However, the market might decide to come back to retest this area and kick out everybody shorting right now. You might decide to come back to retest this area, and most persons would think it's an uptrend because it's have broken structures, but we will still be monitoring it for a short until this area is broken. We are not looking for a long, and the market might decide to provide one of our entry here by shifting environment, and we will look for our rules and take the short. But right now this setup is invalid and we are not in the trade. So we only have this one running. Let's move it to this area. This one running. So we have about 5 pairs running. So this week we're going to be adding few pairs, let's say 2-3 to our watch list for this coming week. So we won't trade much and won't trade correlated pairs. So this is all for now. For the COT that I'm supposed to be, after updating it on the website every Tuesday, I'm supposed to make a video every Wednesday. I'm very sorry, I missed it twice now. I've only done it once. So this week I promise I'm gonna do it. I haven't done it for some couple of reasons that are best known to me, but definitely you're gonna get it this week. So don't forget to share and subscribe to this channel. Any of your friends, family members who want to learn Forex for free can find value here and improve in their technical analysis, as well as join our mentorship program. So you can share our channel, let it go viral, because many persons are paying for what you are getting for free here. So instead of wasting your money to pay for what is already here for free. Why not share to your friends and get it for free, since you are also getting it for free? So don't collect money from your friends to teach them this same thing you are learning for free. So this is all for now. Don't forget to subscribe. Okay, anticipate the weekly forex forecast. It will be uploaded soon. Thank you.